Well, hello, vinyl cowpokes. We got a showdown coming your way. A top 5 ranking of the Ramones.
And the length of this video is probably equal to the length of each of this band's records.
Yes.
they're anywhere from like 28 to 31 minutes.
Yeah.
They got in, got to the chorus, didn't bore us, and got out. The Ramones, what a crazy, like, original American rock band. Started in 1976, right in that, like, right before that disco era. You know, the punk movement was bubbling and kind of simmering.
They actually started in 74, but they didn't have a release until
76. Yeah. The first album in 76. And, just a New York original. The guys look like they just came from, like, working
Flatbush.
Yeah. Like they just came from a rumble. They're going to pick up their instruments and start a fight and maybe write a song or two.
Yeah.
I love the Ramones. A lot of people love or hate them. I don't think a lot of people are like in the middle of the ground.
No, there's no middle ground with the band because although some of their albums, they stretched their legs and explored different styles, it was almost like the Ramones covering a different style.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, they did what they do, and they did it really well. They had some times in their career where they kind of got outside of that. We aren't going to talk about that album.
No.
But, they were of a time and place, and now they're just like these mythological creatures, right?
Yeah, without the Ramones, there are a whole bunch of other bands that wouldn't exist.
Okay, so let's get into it. But first, go down in that description, go to our socials, comment, share, like, subscribe, and go to our Fourth Wall page because there's a lot of cool stuff there that you can get. Okay, number 5, when it comes to the Ramones albums, is
Subterranean Jungle.
Yeah, and here they are on a New York City subway. This is actually their 7th studio album.
Yes.
So it originally came out in 83. Tell me a little about this.
Well, this was the follow-up after they attempted a couple of albums that would have mass commercial appeal. Didn't happen.
Yeah.
So they got back to the basic sound with this album.
Yeah.
And they were back to being who they were in the beginning.
And the one single from this record is Time Has Come Today, and the B-side is Psychotherapy. Psychotherapy is like one of my favorite Ramones songs.
I like that.
It's just so great. My old band, American Time Machine, used to play it, and people would go nuts for it. It's great. It is a very back to basics record.
Yeah, and this is when the band had a lot of infighting, which sounds like that's kind of the destruction of a lot of these bands.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you read their bio, at this time, 75% of this band had a very bad cocaine problem.
Yes.
And obviously you're playing music fast.
Yeah.
Add a little cocaine and play it faster.
Yeah. We'll go faster.
But Subterranean Jungle, not really a later career album.
No.
But kind of right in the middle there.
Right in the middle.
Timing wise. And I think that's a good one. And the look of the album is very New York.
It's so New York.
Almost all of their artwork and associated things when you see them, and if you've been to New York, you're like, oh, that's
New York.
Band. So, Subterranean Jungle, number 5.
So then, number 4, Too Tough to Die.
Look at it. I love the silhouetted cover, the huge band name at the top of it. It's great. I'm going to do what Jacob loves me to do and straighten that out.
Oh, yeah.
You're welcome.
I put them up there crooked every time.
But this is their 8th album. So this is after Subterranean Jungle.
Right.
In
84.
84, which is kind of crazy. This album is 36 minutes long. So it's 8 minutes longer than Subterranean Jungle. The only single from this is Howling at the Moon, Sha-La-La, and the B-side is Warthog. Right?
Yeah. And this is, this is the band. They're now on their third drummer, Richie. So
They went through drummers like Spinal Tap.
yeah, maybe Spinal Tap based their career on the Ramones.
I love the back of this with the close-up with the biker jacket zipper and the blue light on it. It's really cool. I think when Subterranean Jungle happened, they came to grips with the fact that we are who we are, and we do what we do, and we're gonna just do what we do.
Yeah,
Right?
we're not going to change it. This
Yeah.
is us.
And you got to respect that because we're still talking about them.
Yeah.
Over 50 years later, and they absolutely are one of those bands that deserves a top 5. So if this is number 4, John, what would we say number 3 is?
Number 3, Leave Home.
Yeah.
Wonder if I got it on there straight.
Yeah, well, close enough. This is their second album. Right?
Yes.
And this is a European copy.
Portugal, to be precise.
Portugal. And what's the song on here that isn't on the American version?
Sheena is a punk rocker.
Oh, okay.
They included it on here.
Yeah.
It's specially repackaged to include the hit single.
And that's not a hype
No.
sticker. That's a hype print.
It's a hype print.
I've always loved this photo, the angles in it, and it's what else are you going to do? Go out, stand on the street. We'll take a picture of you, put it on the album cover. These guys were no frills. There were no frills with what they wore on stage. There were no frills with the recording. There were no frills with the songwriting or the performance. It was what it was. And in that era of New York City, at CBGB and all of the other clubs where these bands were playing, I mean, you had bands like these guys, Television,
Talking Heads,
Blondie. What a crazy mix of bands playing together.
Yeah.
And, the other thing, they were young. These are young
Oh, yeah, they're young.
people finding themselves as artists, finding themselves as groups. What a crazy time. Did we mention the songs? Oh, no. The singles from this are Swallow My Pride and I Remember You.
But the one known song off this would probably be Gimme Shock Treatment.
Gimme Shock Treatment. Yeah. So.
And Pinhead.
Pinhead. Okay. Yeah. So Ramones Leave Home at number 3. Number 2.
Number 2. Now we're getting into the...
Oh, look at how good he did there, Jacob.
Oh, I
That looks
nailed
fantastic.
it. Ramones.
I'm not touching it. So this is Ramones. This is the original, right?
1976, their first release.
I love this cover. It's so cool. I love how they've got their heads coming into the logo at the top. Just a black and white photo. This is the original, and this 29 minutes 4 seconds is how long this album is. And this one, Blitzkrieg Bop, is one of the singles, and I Want to Be Your Boyfriend
Yeah.
is the other single, which is kind of a 50s feeling doo-wop song that they play at 300 miles per hour, and it lasts, 2 minutes. But like I said, these guys get in there, they do their job, they go home.
And
they're on a lot of cocaine.
and the record company paid $125 for this photo.
$125
$125
to have a photographer come and take
It was Punk Magazine's Roberta Bailey.
Oh, okay. What a crazy, and now it's like,
$125.
but at the time,
Yeah.
in 1976, that was a lot of cake.
In today's dollars, it'd be about $700.
Yeah, that's okay.
Still, it's pretty cheap.
Yeah, and the back, you've got the Ramones eagle, and it's just so cool. I don't have like the original 4 albums from these guys, so
Yeah.
I need to get them. So, if the first album is number 2, what would the number 1 album?
Numero uno. Rocket to Russia.
Excellent. And this is actually the band's third record, very similar to the original cover, except you've got that hot pink logo and the Rocket to Russia at the top. I love that too.
Yeah.
I mean, they stuck with...
I wish they would have had every single album with this variant on this same look.
Yeah, that would have been cool. But I love this too. The singles off this are Sheena is a Punk Rocker, Rockaway Beach, and Do You Want to Dance?
Yeah.
Which is, again, another like 60s
Cover, yeah.
cover. But, you know, and here's I love the cartoon of the dude on the back that's on the Rocket to Russia. You know, this was in the middle of the Cold War.
Yeah.
When everybody was worried about World War III breaking out, you know, get under your school desk. If there's a nuclear explosion, that'll protect you, that kind of thing. So they just kind of took that and ran with it.
November 4th of 77 is when this thing came out.
So the first album came out in 76. The second album must have come out in 76 or early 77, and then the third album comes out
early
in
77,
late 77.
Yeah.
So we're talking like 6 months between releases.
They're pumping stuff out.
But the Ramones, you know, we were talking before, I don't think there's a lot of people on the fence about them. They either love them or hate them, but you can't ignore these guys, from an American standpoint at least, I think are the epitome of the punk rock movement.
Yeah,
right.
They
and
really are.
They inspired a lot of groups in England that became the punk rock bands.
Yeah, and they this album was done for a blistering 25 to 30 grand,
which at the time was probably a decent amount of money. But when you're talking about albums now, you know, costing millions and millions of dollars, I mean, just plug the guitar in and play, and we'll go get some cocaine. What did you think of the Ramones the first time you heard them?
I liked them.
Yeah.
I liked them.
Yeah, it seems like it would absolutely...
They're one of those punk alternative bands that I like, but I don't love.
Right. But I just love hearing them. And almost all of them have passed away.
Yeah.
But they just... There's something about them, and I know there was a lot of turmoil in the band, and you know, obviously that was set off probably by fame, fortune, drugs, all of those things. But there's so much joy packed into their music. You know what I mean? So they aren't just like hitting you over the head with this punk rock music. There's a lot of joy there, and I think that's one of their best qualities.
They've had 8 different members.
Okay. Well, that's
and
okay.
All their last names are Ramone.
What are the chances? What are the chances?
It's a coincidence.
It is. We could start calling you Wheels Ramone and me Jay Ramone.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
We're the Ramones. Welcome to the Ramones show.
There are other albums that we didn't mention here. We want you guys to go to our social media. We want you to go to our fourth wall. Please subscribe, like, comment, share, all of those things, and tell us what your Ramones top 5 is.
Yes.
What else do we want people to do?
We nailed it. Comment.
Yes, please comment. And you know, it's fun to distill these things down and talk about them. But the most fun that we have is the comments and interaction with all of you guys. Because and we've gotten more as of recently, but we want even more from you. So please go to those places, do those things. Keep listening to that music. Keep loving and flipping through that record collection. For Wheels, I'm Jay, and we'll see you all the next time around.